Hello and welcome to the 2021 Honours Performance Series. My name is Peter Cockett and I am Associate Professor in the School of the Arts at McMaster University. The Honours Performance Series features original work from graduating students from our Theatre and Film Studies program. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that McMaster University is built on Indigenous land, specifically that of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and other nations, acknowledged and unacknowledged, recorded and unrecorded, within lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Because we are not gathered together in McMaster's Black Box Theatre to watch these performances, I want to acknowledge that a virtual audience is also a geographically diverse one. For instance, I am currently talking from Tekaronto, the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabeg, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples. And it is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We would like to encourage you all to reflect on your own location. This map is interactive and can be found at native-land.ca. We'd also encourage you to visit websites of local First Nations to learn more about their histories, traditions, and living concerns. In this year of the pandemic, the students have pivoted to digital performance. Together, we have tried to maintain the spirit of live performance and resisted the inclination to simply make short films. Their innovative responses to the challenges of distance creation have been extremely impressive. Each student has developed their own form and style of digital performance that aligns with the theme of their show. I hope you enjoy their work as much as I've enjoyed working with them. Tonight, we are happy to present Ankh Hu's A Lucky Man.
希望能睡个好觉。
Okay, so all right, so can you see me okay? Yeah, can you see me? And can you hear me? Is my voice, can you hear me clearly enough?
Yes, I can, yeah.
Okay. All right, great. So, hi, Mr. Lee, how are you? My name's Anna Bloom. I'm your therapist, and it's so nice to meet you. I'm looking at the form you filled out, and I see this is your first therapy appointment, right?
Oh, yes. You can just call me by my English name. Just call me Leo.
Oh,
So
okay,
sorry.
sure, Leo. Um, I mean, you wrote you have been experiencing some symptoms of depression. Is that what prompted you to make this appointment, or what brought you in today?
Um, yeah. Because recently I feel that I have I feel lack of attention a lot, and uh, uh, sorry. And I feel that very daily thing could be very hard for me. Um, such as brush my teeth and having dinner will make me very tired. Yeah, that's
Okay. Are there any other symptoms like loss of appetite, sleep disorder?
um appetite. I don't think the appetite is affected, but I feel the frequency of in insomnia, is that the word?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, the frequency of insomnia is it's getting higher.
Okay. So, have you been feeling this way for a very long time, or is this a more recent change?
Well, I had depression before, but it was years ago. So recent year, no, well, I'm not mean like I'm fully recovered now, but this year's was good, but last few months is I just feel it's getting worse. So I think it's better to seek for help from the professionals.
I'm
Yeah,
really glad. I'm really glad that you did. And we'll figure out what's causing this and try to get you some tools and techniques to better manage the symptoms. Does your family have any history of mental illness?
family? No, I don't think so. Yeah,
Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about your family.
I I grew up in a very big family. Um, my childhood was happy and it's very lucky to have a lot of people live with you. So I don't think that did affect my current situation. It's just yeah, I have very good family.
And what is your situation right now? Who do you live with?
Um, um, because the pandemic, I now I'm live with my friends and their family. No, not their family, his family. My friend and his family. They are they're very nice person and they treat me very nice. They treat me like their own son and yeah, it's very lucky to have them during this very tough time.
And do you have someone to talk to about how you're feeling?
I don't want to talk. I don't really want to talk to them with my feeling. So yeah,
Well, this will be the end of our first counseling. How do you feel about that?
um, yeah, it's good.
I know it may be strange to meet online like this, but I will do my best to help you. And I understand that counseling for the first time may be a little bit reserved. I suggest you write down or record your thoughts and emotions, which can help you to channel your negative emotions. And of course, you can just destroy or delete those files after recording. But if you are okay with sharing some of them with me, I can understand you and help you better. And for sure, it's all your choice to make.
Okay, yeah. And should we meet up the same time next week?
Yeah, if that works for you, it works for me.
Okay. See you next week.
Okay, I will see you
Bye.
then.
Ah, well, it happens again. Okay, okay. Mm, blah 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 blah. I see. Yeah, I know. I totally understand. Could you just stop? I say stop. Shut up. You shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Please, just shut up. I'm backing you.
Leo? Leo, are you still there?
Oh, oh, oh! It's the internet. It's the internet. Um, where are we?
I was just asking if you had any medication in the last period of depression.
Um, no, 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 no medication. I I prefer self intervention after the diagnose. Yeah.
And is there any reason why?
I I don't know.
Okay. Well, like you said, after the first diagnosis, you refused medical help. And as you have informed me, our meeting should be your first experience of psychological counseling. So I'm wondering what prompted you to want to ask for help?
Uh, um um uh, and no,
Well, our consultation time is over. Leo, this is our third meeting. I don't know if that's because of the language barrier or other reasons. I find that you lack the willingness to communicate actively. You need to know that your passivity will reduce the efficiency of consultation to a certain extent. Naturally, I don't mind the extension of meeting time, but I do hope you can make full use of the time and expenditure of each consultation. I'm sincerely hope to help you in the most efficient way.
I'm sorry. Oh 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 来没事，没事，我等下上去，OK。谢谢。I'm sorry. I will record a video and um next meeting. So see you next meeting. Let's see. Yeah. Um. Um. Hi, Dr. Bloom. This is Leo. Hi, Dr. Bloom. Leo here. And as you said, I record myself as I said because I promised to record a video about myself. And I'm apologize to be too shy during the therapy. The line is sorry. I didn't find to talk about myself. Yes, I'm here to talk about myself. Doing something, it would help me to. Anyway, I bought an alcohol. I bought was drunk, so yeah. Said that I talked a lot when I was drunk, so yeah. What kind of thing should I talk? And 2040 for 14 2014 and talking about saying something that doesn't make sense. You can it's okay. I will cut, or if I'm saying something that doesn't make sense, you can just jump through it. Yes. Which part that you should listen. Yeah, that will help. before that, I need to really think of like what kind of things that I need to say. Really, just need to wait for the alcohol works. Say much during the therapy. I could talk in English. It's just weird. It's just weird to. I could talk in English well. I can talk English. What I'm saying. I can speak English well when I was alone. When I'm alone. When I'm alone. But it's just weird to talk in front of a native speaker. I don't know why. It just made me nervous. It's just so weird to look at myself in front of the camera. I won't look at my face. Topic. I should think of a topic. A topic that you want to know. Kind of topic that you want to know. I think it's working. It's working. Because it's 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. And my roommates and his family are probably for sleep, so I shouldn't speak very loud. The lighting. I don't know. I was gonna use that light. Self. Something about myself. Let's talk about why. Why? Why? Why would I come to you to have a psychological counseling? Such an odd word. Psychological counseling. Why? Something happened in my life. Something changed my life. Something changed. So like I said, I had depression before. During the middle school. And yeah, something happened during the middle school. I've been bullied. But that was many years ago. So I was fine all these years. I won't say I'm fully recovered. Yeah. Let's do that again. Let's back to the topic that you want to know. Why do I want to have a psychological counseling with you? Not you, just to have a psychological counseling. I had depression before, but these years I was fine. All alone in Canada, but fine, yeah. But last year, there's a friend of mine. Actually, she was my friend's best friend. So at that time, she and I, we didn't get close, not that much, and she was diagnosed very serious depression. Very serious depression. So I thought, like, I had that kind of experience. I can understand, like, all alone, and nobody would help me. I don't want her to feel like that, so I tend to help her. I did help her. Well, she was in a completely different university, so all I could do was just to talk to her. I thought I could talk to her through, but it wasn't that easy. Excuse me. She kept like that kind of suicidal thoughts. Definitely that's like the people with like very serious depression will have like suicidal thoughts 24/7. I tried to talk her through, but I didn't make it. I didn't. So one day, she taught me. She ate all the pills. I was I can't swear, but my mind was blown. I immediately called the 911, and they find her, and they took her to the hospital. She was fine. She was fine. But they kept her in the hospital because they believed that she had like suicidal thoughts, and probably she would do that again. Excuse me. After a few months, she fully recovered. Kind of fully recovered. And she thanked me for saved her life. But you know what? Even now, I can still remember. I can still remember that she called me in the hospital. She called me in the hospital, and she said she was afraid because the hospital was just like a big prison. And she felt terrified, and she hated me to put her in the hospital. Even though she thanked me later, but she said she hated me. It was mean. That was really mean to say that. Never mind. And everything was fine after that. Everything was fine after that. Till the pandemic started. The pandemic. God damn it. Pandemic. I have to stay at home. Stay at home all alone for many months. But I'm the lucky one. The lucky one. My friend told me to live with them. And that's why I find a very suitable house and someone could cook for me. They're really good. They're very nice people. They treat me like their son. Like I said. Really good. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad. I believe that's the reason I came to you. I believe that's the reason I came to you. End of the story. See you next meeting. Maybe I should cut it off.
Hi, Leo. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
Well, I watched the video that you sent last week. It was big progress for both of us. I'm really glad that you're willing to share some of your emotions with me.
I just randomly record something.
I know it was not easy for you. Our consultation has been going on for a month, and although you're very frank and honest in the process of consultation, I can see that there is a lack of effective communication between us. And I do believe a part of it may be due to the language barrier that you mentioned in your video. But I think it's more because you have a certain degree of emotional restraint on yourself. This is a typical psychological protection mechanism. You will unconsciously avoid obvious emotional fluctuations, including anger and sadness, even joy. Not revealing also means not sharing. You've locked yourself up. But it's not a bad thing to have this kind of psychological protection mechanism, which just proves that you are a very gentle person. You're more willing to digest those repressed emotions by yourself. And at the same time, you are more afraid that others will be affected by your negative emotions. In fact, you don't have to be so depressed. You should try to release some emotions. I believe that those with whom you're willing to be gentle also have the same warm heart as you, and you can safely share your emotions with them. There's no need to suddenly cry out loud or laughing or yelling. You can just start with something small, some sample words like thank you or sorry with your true heart.
Okay.
And because of the language barrier we talked about before, I hope to introduce you to my colleague and friend, Dr. Hu, who will be responsible for your future guidance. She's a Chinese immigrant and she knows how to speak Mandarin, and I believe she can better help you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. understand. I understand. All alone. Loneliness. It's hard. It's hard. It's very hard. But she didn't ask for help this time. She didn't ask for help. She didn't. She didn't ask for help. Why she didn't ask for help? Why she didn't ask for help? Why? 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 Why?喂妈，哦，喂，哎，啊，卡住啦，卡住啦，网不好，好啦，
现在好了。
哦，
哎，浩浩你好的。
哎，
哈哈。
哎，妈，
好了，哎，
嗯，
这几天都好了吧？
哦，最近还好，最近还好，现在天气我们这里已经开始冷起来了，都已经。
哦，下雪没有啊？
那倒没有这么早。
没那么早。
是啊，我们现在冷了，外面现在都已经开始刮大风了，已经开始。
刮大风了，那出去走还吃完饭还去走散步吗？
现在有时候还是会偷懒不出去，因为现在如果要出门，在家里面嘛又不冷的嘛，家里面有时候还开暖气啊什么，对，所以说穿的都是短袖，
然后如果说要出门的话，那肯定是要穿那个什么大外套啊，然后还要穿袜子啊什么的，所以说就嫌太麻烦了。
行。
是。
那上课忙不忙？网课
还
在上。
好，现在嘛不是都网课嘛。然后我又有那个同学，就是那个 Raymond 那个同学，他就是我们那几个同学，又有几个同学回国了，都前段时间
又回来了他们。
对，他们还就跟我说是他那个，因为不是飞机上面就说是没有网嘛，什么还翘了几节课。网课嘛，有时候网课嘛不是可以录课的嘛，它有的放的嘛，回放嘛就不上课了，然后就飞回去了，因为说是这个好不容易买到说是便宜点机票啊什么，因为最近机票还可以了。
价格降下来，我有时候也在看，就是看关心一下。
是，然后现在嘛就说是风险也比之前要，因为之前都是就说是赶着回国，他们不是很多人嘛。哎呀，之前阿姨还跟我说，叫我3月份的时候早点回国，那时候不回去，现在嘛回去晚了咯，现在。那时候是最好最便宜的时候了，机票是
3月份了。
哎呀，我是
挺好。
我是还是有点想回国，就是提早，就比如说圣诞节啊，回国一趟的。
你就是假期想回来？
对啊。
但是我还是希望你别回来。
不是因为因为我觉得就是稍微机票应该会便宜一点，然后主要是也很久没回去了嘛，然后马上要到时候毕业了嘛，就是因为毕业嘛又要找工作啊什么，我就怕到时候又没有机会了。现在嘛大学嘛还有个假期嘛。
你回来你不能保证，你想想你现在疫情说好一点，但是风险还是在的呀。你回来你想想看，你如果是短程的1-2个小时，我觉得忍一忍，全程等于把自己裹起来都没问题。但是你这个光飞行时间，天上飞就要13个小时14个小时，你还有候机亭，然后还有下飞机，还要中国的那个安检啊，乱七八糟，你不能保证你这么长时间不上厕所、不喝水、不吃一点东西啊，你不能保证这个，所以妈妈觉得我们还是不考虑回来了吧。
我觉得就是他们也有买什么那种防护服啊什么的，对吧？我觉得就说是，而且我现在年轻人嘛，是身体好，我就觉得风险会相对来说低一点。
对，风险低，但是风险不是零啊。你说你万一有点什么事情，我们只是说万一啊，万一出点什么岔子，你让妈妈怎么办？我这辈子都不能原谅自己。因为没有家里头又没有什么你紧急事件需要你回来处理，我们这儿都很好的，你不用担心我们。我们是有点担心你，但是呢，你现在在那个同学家里住的呢，我们其实顾虑已经减少很多了。我们已经是不幸中的万幸了，能够在你同学家里头那么安心的在那边，好像就像住在亲戚家里一样，还有人照顾你，对吧？你又不用出门，又不用干嘛，生活还是比较正常，还能学习。你说你万一回来，你说你回来了以后上课怎么办呢？要上网课，还有个时差。你那边每天晚上熬夜熬那么久，身体也坏，但最后过段时间你又要回加拿大，又要隔离，然后来来回回风险又很大，所以妈妈觉得你还是不要回来了，我们就熬过这段时间吧。你工作了以后还有假期啊，如果疫情好了或者好一点呢，我也可以去加拿大看你，这都没有问题。 现在风险真的你不风险是低。你说你年轻人，那你万一年轻人不是说没有一个病例都没有吗？万一有点事情怎么办呢？我们全家都乱了要。因为没有什么必须要你回来做的事情。如果家里有紧急事情必须回来，那哪怕机票再贵，哪怕什么，我们大不了穿防护服就回来呗，对吧？现在大家家里都很好，什么阿姨他们啊、舅舅他们啊、外公外婆都很好，我们都很好的。我们现在就担心你在外面，你就把自己照顾好。
我放心，
我都放心了。
很好的，我反正平时又不出门，又接触不到，平时身体还是好的。
对，
平时
你就健健康康的在那儿，我们都放心了。
平时也有运动
什么，对不啦？你不是说风险没有啊，是风险低了而已。但是我们不能拿这个，哪怕只有0点几的风险都不能去冒。因为我们现在都很好，你在那儿，你看你都快毕业了，然后又准备要实习，或者是准备要找工作，有很多事情需要去做，你需要一个好的身体，健康的身体，对不对？你这个病毒，你说即使康复了或怎么样，你这些都是没有必要的风险，我们去冒。以后等那个疫情好一点了就回来，好吧？你不回来，我都买张机票让你回来。
没有就太久没回国了嘛。
反正你有机会的啊，来日方长，我们就在那边安安心心的，然后把学业完成了，然后那个叫什么那个钱还有吧？还够。已经给你准备好了，我到时候把钱给你转过去学费，放心好了。我知道你想回来的，你看你嘴巴都嘟起来了，知道的啊，知道的，不容易，好吗？都不容易。你想看全世界有很多人家庭都分开着呢，但是我们坚持一下，好吗？
我就觉得有时候，
好了，妈妈知道了。
我就觉得很不懂事，我还家里面条件不好，我很想。
没事，我知道你很懂事的，不用担心钱的问题，好吗？你只要在那里好好的，我们打算把你送出国那一瞬间，我们那天起，我们已经做好心理准备了。经济上是有一些负担，但是我们没有问题。哪怕你在那边，你看你从那么多年，都包括在加拿大的阿姨几个阿姨都说了，你很用心、很努力的在学习。然后你刚刚去加拿大，他们都问你想考什么，你想考导演系，你已经完成了自己的心愿。我们把每一分钱都花得很值得，不用担心。好吗？你就踏踏实实的在那里，然后过好每一天，开开心心的，不用太担忧什么，好吗？我们这里都很好，都很好。你只要照顾好自己，把该加拿大的学业完成，该找工作的找工作，就好了，好吗？知道你想家的，毕业典礼，妈妈可能也不知道有没有机会去参加你的毕业典礼了。
但毕业典礼我估计是没有了，他们去年也没有。
那你把我们照片合成上去。不行的话，我们叫人把视频合成上去。弥补一下。好，也很快啊，在加拿大那么多年了，你看，我们浩浩去的时候才初中毕业，现在都快大学都毕业了，很快。好吧，今年都不容易啊。疫情下都不容易。我知道你很乖了。已经很在坚持了。
妈，你别哭啊。
是不容易。妈妈知道你一个人在外头，虽然说个子很高了，也长得那么帅气，但是想家嘛，妈妈知道你一个人在外面真的不容易的。所以有你同学他们家在，妈妈真的放心很多很多。好，不用担心，你就不要回来了，好吗？踏踏实实的在那边过好每一天，也不用担心钱不钱，你已经很乖很努力了，知道吗？你已经做了150%、200%了，已经，我们都看在心里的，所有人都看在眼里的，知道吗？
好，
包括你那个加拿大的阿姨啊，他们都知道，都说浩浩太乖了，很懂事，很懂事。然后也通过自己努力达到了完成了自己的心愿，所以我们就不差这最后这么一个假期了，好吗？
好。
知道你很久没回了，本来暑假都回家的，去年暑假今年暑假也没回，圣诞节也没法回，妈妈也想你的，没办法，好吗？
好。
坚持一下，会过去的，一切都会过去的。然后每天做你做的事情，然后充实自己，时间就会过得很快。好。钱不用担心啊。
好。
也不用太省的花。你已经够那个了，够懂事了，不要太辛苦自己了。
I'm sick, and I knew it for a long time. I just don't want to admit it. I mean, I have such a good life. I have so many wonderful people around me. That's why I believe that for a lucky man like me, having negative thoughts is just a guilt, a shame, stupid. But now I know that sadness and depression is just inevitable. You can't control it, and you can't avoid it. Life still has to go on. If you're wondering what have I learned, well, I am a lucky man, a very lucky one, but I will still feel sad tomorrow. Maybe just a little bit, yeah, but still, as long as I have tomorrow, tomorrow can be different. Yes. Good morning. Good morning.